Yo, what's up? It's RT and welcome back to another video. So Sonic Forces, y'all know the game. Y'all know the game that was supposed to be one of the best Sonic games, but it ended up being a big disappointment. We all know what Sonic Forces, we all know what happened with Sonic Forces. We all know how it went. 2016, that's when the first ever trailer for the game came out, 2016 summer. And we was all hyped because it was finally some new Sonic stuff. It's been a while since we got Sonic stuff. There's two sides to gaming, I think. There's a critical side and there's a non-critical side. So I think 2016 was the last year I was on that non-critical side. I was obviously still a little critical. Being non-critical while playing video games is obviously going to be a little bit of criticism. So going to 2017, that's when the Sonic Forces hype was really blossoming. For Sonic Forces, I feel like everybody was blinded by hype. I don't know if y'all remember, but Nintendo Life made a video and he got to play the game early and he said he didn't like the game. And everybody got on his head for it. I think around that time, everybody, like all these Sonic fans, were like blinded by hype and weren't considering anything that Nintendo Life was saying. Now going to the release of Sonic Forces, I'm not gonna lie, my first gameplay of Sonic Forces, I enjoyed it. No criticism. I didn't see, like, I was obviously blinded by hype. I didn't see issues. I didn't point out any issues. I didn't complain about anything. I had fun with the whole game. Not even at the end. I wasn't like, oh, this was short or anything. I was happy with that, with the result. And once again, I think it was a part of me not being that critical with video games, but also me being a little blinded by hype. When Forces came out, I was still in the non-critical side of video games. Now, fast forward a few, like at the end of December to like January, I start seeing a lot of people I watch stream and review the game and just bash it really and be really critical with it. And I think those streams really opened my eyes to the game. And I looked back at Forces and I seen, wow, this really isn't the best quality Sonic game. Because when I first played it, I enjoyed it. I had no complaints or anything. But once I seen reviews and give it a 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, say it was mediocre and lackluster, that opened my eyes. And I really understood that, like, yeah, this Sonic game right here isn't the best quality. And I think that's kind of what ruined Sonic Forces for me. I'm happy I enjoyed my first playthrough because I could have easily just been critical and I could have just ruined the whole first playthrough for myself. But I'm happy that I didn't let the criticism get to me when playing the game because I wasn't critical. I would say now in 2020, I am on the critical side of video games, but I don't let that critical side really alter my first playthrough. I'll enjoy the good parts of the video game and then the criticism comes later. I want to enjoy a Sonic game even if it's not the best quality. Obviously I'm not going to be a blind Sonic fan and call it good when it's really not, but I really want to have a fun first playthrough, so I'm not going to let criticism get to me. I'm definitely going to be criticizing things more, obviously, but I'm not going to let that alter my gaming experience. I think if I didn't see those reviews and I didn't see like people bashing the game and whatnot, I feel like that I would look back in Forces, I would still kind of like the game. I do think that the game isn't terrible, but obviously it's a mediocre game. And criticism's also good. I mean, don't take this as a video of me bashing criticism. Criticism is good for video games because if you don't criticize things, then there's no way things are going to get better. So criticism is good, but I just think that you shouldn't let criticism mess with your first playthrough at least. But I think that's what really ruined Sonic Forces for me. I mean, because like once again, the first playthrough I really enjoyed it. I had no complaints. I was having fun. And I guess I was kind of blinded by a hype, but at the same time, I wasn't that critical. But, once the criticism came in and I started seeing criticism for the game, I really did, like, I couldn't disagree with it, and that kind of changed my outlook on the game. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think criticism ruined the game for you, or did y'all play the game first playthrough and just instantly see something wrong with it? I didn't see anything wrong with it except for Classic Sonic. Classic Sonic was the one thing I didn't like. I already didn't like it in Generations, so Classic Sonic is the only thing that I didn't like. But that's still, once again, that's the little criticism I had. If you agree or disagree with the whole criticism thing ruining video game experiences, remember to leave a comment in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed the content, remember to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all in the next video.